Madam Nove via Intimate Galore, here to give you a nice romance reading for the Scorpio season 2016. It has been a doozy, huh? It's been pulling on us and causing us to transform, getting rid of relationships and habits and even atmospheres in which no longer serve us. So yeah, hello Virgo, this reading's for you. Indeed, here there has been deepening of some personal attachments. You have been in conversations to clarify issues and to get your point across. Indeed, hopefully you've been neglecting some of those moments in which you feel like there will be awkward conversation, and going ahead and pushing forward with what it is that you are attracting versus what it is that you desire. So here in this romance reading, I'm going to do the 4-card spread. I'm going to use 2 or 3 decks along the way. We'll try to make this quick. Here in the first position, yes, unexpressed expected visitors, in the reverse position. Here in the second position, you have spirit of place. In the third position, we have the balancing act card. And then the fourth position, the magical map shifter. And that card has, and I shuffled great, but it has been coming up in some of my previous spreads, which has been really, really interesting. Being that the magical shifter is definitely about freeing ourselves of some things and being sure of what we can handle. But okay, here in the past position, I'm looking at this card, and it comes up from time to time. It does. Unexpected visitors. And here it is with you. Show you the illustration here. Okay, yeah. And it came up in the reverse position here. And indeed, this card usually lets you know that there are all kind of things that are about to be presented to you, and that you must be prepared for all that is in store for you. Here in the reverse position, sometimes it signifies unpleasant news, but pleasant when you're actually able to accept it for what it is, how it is, or who it is. So within your romance here at this time, don't keep your most desired things away, from your romance here, because you don't want any things coming up or presenting themselves in which, maybe the individual has given you opportunities or made efforts to really get to know you, and that you didn't reveal to them. Who knows, you really, if it's unexpected, you really truly didn't prepare for it, but you have to take responsibility. This card is a responsibility card, asking you to definitely take responsibility for that energy or for the situation in which, you're encountering. So, change. Sometimes change is forced upon you, and it's unfortunate. So this card is basically saying, look, here's the beginning of the Scorpio season. This may have occurred with you. There may have been some, intimate desires, positions, words, atmospheres in which, you really desire to experience that. You've kind of been holding away from someone who truly is into what or who you are. So accept whatever this is, as I see her peeping out the door and looking, really, you can't expect the unexpected. It's going to be a shock factor, but you can handle it. You're Virgo, you do pay attention to the details, and sometimes you overthink, but just be worried. And at the beginning of the Scorpio season, the energy was pulling on you. So if you hadn't really went through that cosmic lesson and allowed yourself to, free up and open up, to the idea of exploring more with your intimate partner or with someone you have a lot of interest in. Don't allow unexpected things to creep up and be the deterrent of that. Go ahead and allow the Scorpio season to support you in that transformation of truly being who it is or what it is that you want from the romance. Going into looking here along, it's really interesting. You have two females going on here, and then you have the Spirit of Place card in this second position, and it is in the upright position. I always like to really, you know, study and look at the cards to pick up the vibrations of the cards. I'll show you the illustration. It is beautiful. And here in the upright position, definitely it's talking about authenticity as being your power. And this is a card, and it signifies you, Virgo. It really does. It signifies a lot of the embodying of spirit in which you give to a lot of your relationships based on the actions that you have. There's overwhelming circumstances and energy to project when we see this card. You just must, you know, let go of your need to control the situation. I know a lot of you didn't really like to hear that, huh? But yes, you have a deep-seated, rooted vibration natural to you that allows you to want to control everything. And this card is basically saying allow your spirit to take over and relinquish a lot of that control within your romance. Especially for those of you who are single and really want to find love and embody love. Not just going through the ropes of love, but to really embody it and to be able to give that off so naturally. It's important to let go, and this card is telling you that it's okay and safe to do that. The Scorpio season is really, really supporting that. The essential truth, it really does lie under discovered experience and everything that you've been seeking. And this card, you know, especially along with the two, and this essence about the unexpected visitors, and then allowing yourself to really relinquish control and to open up to everything. And I feel like this should definitely be done in regards to signs that you may encounter, such as Cancer, Leo. I also see Taurus, and I see Libra here within the spread. Those signs you really do need to really open up. Also, people with maybe life paths of 4 and 11, those people too are significant. And even if you're married, if you're in a serious relationship, you have a past and you have daily encounters with certain people in which intimacy is experienced. So just to keep in mind there about what your desires are and what your motive is during the Scorpio season as we go into the balancing act. The balancing act is another interesting card, as it's telling you that you are prepared, that you are truly equipped, and to just remain calm, you know, to handle all of this. Even though some of you Virgos may be in particular relationships where it may seem a little topsy-turvy, a little bit. And just know that don't hurry your steps. Don't try to force anyone to feel something or to be into something that they're not, you know. Slow down a little bit, you know, and appreciate exactly what's going on within this union. Choose harmony over discord. Let go of certain, you know, petty arguments, or again, see the bigger picture of the situation and learn how to balance the essence, you know, of being stable as well as emotionally vulnerable. That's a very important lesson again for you, Virgo, during the Scorpio season, and learning your levels of vulnerability. Going into the last final outcome position, We have that of the magical map shifter. Indeed, looking at this card, you see the guy, you know, blindfolded, juggling different aspects of life. Coming behind that balance card is really, really interesting. Another form of balance. Again, I'll show you the illustration. Basically, letting you know that the spirit, you know, orchestrates your destiny. Your spirit orchestrates your destiny. As we see along here, 3 strong feminine illustrations, which definitely point towards a different sense of vulnerability. And the magical map shifter is letting you know that this season, it's a mission for you. You have a special mission in here. You have a special mission within your romance and personal growth that will occur. As I'm seeing the development of the spread, a lot of different personal growth is occurring. But you really must pay attention to the individuals that your path is crossing during the Scorpio season to really see if these connections or this long-term connection has really been one that is serving you to your best ability. And I'm going to go into this deck here, the Romance Angels. It's another deck that I truly enjoy to give a little affirmation on the reading. In the first position, you have the Honeymoon card. The second position is the Calling in Your Soulmate card. The third position is Romantic Feelings. And then we have that of Past Life relationship. Here in the Honeymoon, coming under this Unexpected Visitors card, it's a past pattern position card. But it's saying that in regards to the Scorpio season, it's very important for you to be able to take a particular type of honeymoon or time together away in a different atmosphere than you're used to. The Scorpio season, again, all about transformations and shaking things up and really identifying that in which you want to attract. So here in the Honeymoon card, again, it's clearly telling you that there will be a lot of different mood swings and things going on as we've seen the full moon in that. And yet that you're supported and that it will be a great idea for you to go somewhere refreshing with that new person you just met. Or for those of you who have recently got married, congratulations, and maybe you're coming back from your honeymoon. And it was really a time in which you definitely should have connected and allowed yourself to get some things out there and some desires romantically that you have, or some questions maybe that you have for them in regards to certain things during this period of time. So hopefully with this past pattern, you've been going through this cosmic journey during the Scorpio season to do that and to release some things. Going into the present position, we have the Calling in Your Soulmate card. Indeed, your rituals, your prayers, and your affirmations, and the things you visualize bring you together with your partner. So again, this is important because of that spirit of place. Again, this is another spirit card, an affirmation to that first spread, and letting you know that, hey, mentally is where it really starts in regards to the health or the stability of your relationship. And you actually calling in through sincere ritual. Again, prayer, meditation, verbal efforts, positive verbal expressions, and definitely in what it is and how you wake up thinking about your romantic partner or your relationship, or okay, if you're single, what the day may present to you or offer to you. So it's very important to just go ahead and to transform into something more positive and more secure, not only for yourself, but also for those in which you interact with. Going into the third position, we have the Romance Feelings card. Another beautiful illustration. And with this card, your feelings are real and worth exploring. And it's coming under that Balancing Act card. Indeed, telling you that, hey, there are a lot of romantic feelings going on with you right now. Again, whether you're attached or you're single. And that is a mental type of description also when we say that, oh, I'm single, I'm married, you know, it's a title that boxes you in, but you actually should realize what your inner being is calling for. And yours is saying, hey, there are romantic feelings and they're worth exploring. So continue to open yourself up and to be happy and secure with who you're becoming, who you're transforming into, knowing exactly what you want and making sure you're attracting that. To sum it up, past life relationships. You have known each other before. So if you're single, hello, Virgo. You have known this person before, and there are some things that you need to clear up in here, as we talked about earlier in the reading, in regards to opening yourself up and making yourself more available and actually being that in which you want to attract. Whether that's through physicality, you know, your movements, your come-ons, your service, mentally, verbally, and even spiritually, in the essence of, hey, look, we had something and I realized that, and now I'm going to go for it because I'm transforming into something that is ready for that. So if that's you, indeed, go for it. For those of you who are married or in committed relationships, know that this significant here on this outcome, this card on this position, is letting you know that, hey, what you're experiencing now romantically, you already have before on some level of experience. So it's asking you to tune on into that alongside affirmation with the magical map shifter card. It's telling you just to be aware of, you know, what's on your plate and what you're juggling, and not to do so blindly, but to have faith in yourself. And to wrap this up, Virgo, I'm gonna get a little spicy here. I have my naughty and nice cards. My nice card deck is for my feminine wild, or for my ladies. And my masculine deck with this little naughty stuff going on, it is for you fellas. So I just suggest you try a little of this, spark it up in the bedroom a little bit, do something a little different, go outside of the box, and, you know, just commit. So for you ladies, Virgo, caress your partner's face, the side of their neck, on the back of their head, and hold his face between your hands as you gently kiss their mouth. Some of you already do this. Do more of this during the Scorpio season. Focus on it. Commit to being more gentle and more seductive and laying down your touch. And for you fellas, on my naughty deck, parties are made for exciting, dangerous sex. Tease her all evening with your sultry eyes and secretly rove your hands as you pass by. Then slip into the host or that venue's bathroom, bedroom, or closet and do the deed. You might even want to leave the door ajar and hide behind it. That works too. Something nice. Court her, seduce her right on up, get her ready and willing, and spontaneously disappear. Bathroom, closet. Isn't that something to be caught in the closet? It just sounds exciting to me. And, you know, of course, you'll fill it out, Virgo. You'll know exactly where and when and how long you can get this done. So go for it. It's the Scorpio season. Do it once or twice, you know, just to spark up some interest. Even if it's someone new that you're dating and you already know that the vibrations are there to be physically intimate. Jump outside the box and make it good. Indeed, I have enjoyed this reading with you guys, and hopefully you have enjoyed it too. Subscribe and like the page. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook, Madam Nove. And until next time, get your own personal reading. Hasta love.